Hello, hello, hello. G'day, young folks. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for joining me. A pleasure as always, bringing you our Wednesday traditional Train Sim World coverage live here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment, your entertainment destination down under. All right, so we are live. We're ready to go, and g'day to you all. I'm just got to make sure everything is nice and clean in the studio. My daughter's been in yesterday. Hello to you all. Get involved in our live chat. It's open to subscribers only. It is 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time. It is 7 p.m. in Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne, Hobart. 6:30 p.m. in South Australia. It is 6 p.m. in Queensland. G'day to my fellow Queenslanders out there, especially the people in Brisbane. Hopefully you've calmed down yet, or are we still on the high? I think we're still on the high, aren't we? We still can't just get over it. What a great season of sport in Brisbane. You know, AFL, men's and women's grand final, the rugby league. Yes, 19-year hoodoo finally is broken, and yeah, what better way to do it but against Melbourne again? Yeah, all right. So yeah, last time they won it was Darren Lockyer. Kicked the goal. My best mate actually, he was young when we were at that grand final. So yeah, it's actually my best mate's birthday today, so I'd like to give a big shout out to Joey, to my best mate Joseph. That's his real name. Happy birthday, brother. And he showed me the Bunkum Robbins ice cream cake he showed me earlier that he got. Very nice, very nice. It is stinking hot here today in the studio, and I mean it is stinking hot. We've got storms firing up just south of us. So at the moment we're all good to go. So let's bring her in here. Welcome all to Midweek World of Trains, and this is episode 232. That's our colour logo. That's our logo for this week, ladies and gentlemen. So there is the logo for this week, and there is the cover photo right there. That's the one I did on Monday on the stream. I did say to you guys, cover photos become future live streaming covers sometimes, and well, the majority of the time they do. So yeah, I just thought, you know, what better way to do it. Hey, we've got Roadmap coming up this week, folks. So it will be early hours Friday morning at 4 a.m. I do believe, the Roadmap live stream here in Australia. It actually might be 5 a.m. actually, or 3 a.m. I think it's 5 a.m. actually, because now we're in daylight saving here in Sydney. The times are still, you know, a bit wonky at the moment. Because UK is, you know, still in daylight saving as well, and the US is. So you guys are not that far away from going back to standard time zone. So the times will change again. And it also, I keep saying to you guys, it ends up being like a 2-hour difference in the swing of the live streams. So you'll be saying to yourselves, where's the live stream? Why is it not on today? Well, it's because your time zone changes, our time zone changes, everything changes. You know, it's just this is the world that just keeps going around and changes, you know, all the time. So time differences always come in, and don't fear, we've always got a replay of our live stream. So if you are watching us on the replay and you're wondering where is our live stream, we're still at 7 p.m. Sydney time. We're at 7 p.m. all year round. Doesn't matter if we go into daylight saving or whatever, you know, and times change around the world because of the time zone different changes. We're always 7 p.m. So there's always a replay of our streaming action. Sometimes there'll be, you know, cases where I'll have to do the live streams at 8 o'clock. One of them tonight, actually, I was planning to go truck spotting this afternoon, but yeah, the storms look like they were going to fire up. So I decided to hold off and not do it. I was just going to do local M7 action, but yeah, I thought no, I'll hold off, you know, and come back to the studio. So I've kept the stream for 7 p.m. tonight. So we are ready to go very shortly. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way, and also to let you guys know tonight, to get involved in our community chat. It's open to subscribers only. We've also got a poll vote going for tonight to get you guys involved even more. And I don't work for Dovetail in any way, shape, or fashion, folks. I do have Dovetail representation that come on the live stream chat from time to time. Jamie comes on from time to time, which I said to you guys is my favorite one of them all. You know, yeah. I love some of the comments on the forums though about Alex posting the information too early and saying that he's doing it on a beach in Thailand. I thought that was quite funny. So yeah, I also thought, well, this is a bit early. Normally we get the Q&A a little bit later. So I don't mind that. I don't mind it. It obviously creates talk. But I'll be honest with you guys. I don't see too much movement in the roadmap at all, and I really don't know why we've got a roadmap, to be honest, this month. So this is the time of the year where we've just had the new Train Sim World. There's not really much going for the roadmap. You would think that if anything, we would want to know what's happening with All Aboard Studios release, if anything, because they said that was the next one off the ranks. So look, like I said to you guys, there's always subject to change. It doesn't matter if it says it's going to be the first at a certain period, and then there could be they could come across issues that could delay it. So yeah, just be aware of all that stuff, folks. So yeah, but tonight's poll vote, and I have to say to you guys, I've been having some crash top to desktop issues with the game, and obviously play on DX12 and all that. But I've been looking into it a little bit today while I've been out, at looking after my daughter at the mother's house, and I've sort of been looking at some of the stuff, and a few of the lines I'm trying to play around with tonight. So I've actually taken off stream text, the texturing for streaming in the custom engine tonight. I've taken that off my custom engine settings. Because apparently that could also could cause random crashes to desktop. So I'm just experimenting at the moment and just trying to figure out what could be causing it when using DX12. I don't want to go back to just standard, to be honest, folks, because the game runs better on DX12. And that's just my theory, and I've been like that now for quite a fair while. So as predicted, the storms are further towards Campbelltown, down towards Appin. And yeah, I was looking at that earlier. So that looks like it is the case. We've got a bit of rain coming through here, but as far as the storms are concerned, they're more further down south as predicted. I was on Daniel Shaw, actually, Storm Chaser. He goes over to America, does the storm chasing over there. Highly recommended. He was on a live stream before, actually, and I wasn't too sure where he was, but I did post up on his live stream that looks like storms are moving towards Wollongong. So it looks like a storm cell heading towards Wollongong. So I thought I'd give him that information in case he was down around that way. So yeah, all right, let's fire up. Welcome aboard to the 32nd edition of Midweek World of Trains. This is episode 2 for Train Sim World 6. Let's go. Okay, so we are here now. We're ready to rock and roll. We're going to be doing a... even though we've got the cover photo tonight, the cover photo is mainly representing the train that we are driving tonight, folks. So that's what it's mainly representing. The station that you see, we won't be going to on this particular trip. We might do it again later on. We'll see how we go. But we're going to be doing the 827 service. from Cottbus to Dresden, Bahnhof. And looking at the map, it looks like we're going down the new way this time around. So we will soon find out if that is the case. But nonetheless, if it does matter, it's all good if we don't. So let's fire up anyway, and hope you do enjoy the ride. Here we shall go. All right. Enjoy. You're on Midweek World of Trains. This is episode 232. You're with your 2023 Train Sim World loading screen contest winner for week 16, the Aussie Don. Our live chat is open now to subscribers. Okay, and welcome to all the German people. If you are watching, Guten Tag. I don't speak German, but the Guten Tag is a hello. And welcome to you and RE1818403 service here on the Deutsche Bahn, the Bahnstrecke. Right, here we go. Let's get those colorings in. So pull the triggers on those. We'll put the parking brakes on for now. And we shall... get on some CFOD. I'm not going to put PZB. You know me. I don't like PZB. It's one system I wish I could conquer. But anyway, well, get some time, spare time one day, and I'll release those brakes. Make sure the PSI is correct. Yes, correct. Lovely, lovely. We've got a Creators Club one today. Look at this one. Very nice. This looks like a duck. It's a duck. Since when does the logo look like a duck? Oh God. That's it does look like a duck, doesn't it? It's like quack quack. Oh, sorry. This is not my design, folks. This is just a Creators Club one, so. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's Creators Club. Look how modulated that is. It's actually quite unique, actually, though. But you can clearly see the patch job there, and you know, no harm of creative mind. Like, yeah, it's unique. It's different. Nothing wrong with it. It's nice. Got the CCTV. What's this, a crossover? The oh no, sorry, you can't come in like if you're pregnant or no disabled people allowed. What the hell? No bikes, no disabled people. How rude! How rude is this train? Sorry, this is only for adults. It's got some R-rated scenes in this train. Jesus Christ. That is quite funny. Let's have a look at the... we are going down through that station that's on the cover, folks. So, I don't know what was going on before. Anyway, doesn't matter. All good. I'm going to change the settings a little bit. Screen percentage. I was wondering what... Yeah, the screen percentage got smashed up then. I was like, hang on. Something looks different. It's amazing how I take off the... textures streaming on the lines, and then it actually does that. That's, yeah, weird. Hopefully we can go through a stream without crashing the desktop. We've had a fair few of those lately, and it seems to happen when I'm always on my final trip. I sincerely apologise for all this, folks, when it's been happening. I swear tonight I'm really considering just quitting the game a little bit, like halfway through the stream, and then going back into it just to try to counterbalance that. We'll see how we go. I reckon I'm going to need to use the restroom shortly, though. I got a nice quick meal tonight because I didn't have time to cook, so I just... what the hell's going on here? Okay, somebody's burnt the field. It's like a bushfire went through there. Class 33. Let me have a look. Is that the red one? If you like your old, like if you like your British Blue, like that type of era, then yeah, I would definitely recommend it. If you like the West Somerset Railway, then yes. But if you like doing free roam and like to put it on the Riviera route, then yeah, by all means, go for it. Depends if it's on sale though. I don't think the sales are on anymore. I'm pretty certain the sale's over. Well, it might be still on. Who knows? The green and yellow one. Yeah, I've got that actually. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's a good loco. But it depends what you're sort of after. I haven't got the bonus add-on Metrolink train for the Los Angeles train. I haven't got the DLC they put out on its own for that because it was just too plain for me. I know there's different Creators Club liveries for it, but I just wasn't a fan of that one, and I'm not a fan of the Los Angeles routes. So it's yeah, it just comes down to taste at the end of the day. So for me personally, I decided to hold off on that one. I probably end up pulling the trigger on it maybe way down the track. It's like me recently. I got the Class 50. I haven't. That's one loco I haven't had for quite in my collection, and I finally pulled the trigger on that one because I was thinking there was actually a layer for the Riviera route, and it turns out it's not. So that doesn't matter anyway. I'll always probably end up doing a Creators Club paint scenario and put it on there, and we'll have some fun. Fortunately, doesn't look like I can put the Palomino on the damn route. That's one thing I don't know. I was disappointed about the Palomino because I had some time off to put the Palomino on there, and it just wouldn't move. It wouldn't give me a path to go down. So it spawns up and everything, but it just doesn't, put a path in for some reason. And I've gone flying past the marker, but anyway, I'm still on the station, so that counts. I've not done a mat and blown through the station. My apologies. We all know every time there's a preview, it's like, place your bets on Matt going through the station within the first few stations he goes to. I don't know if it's nerves. I think it, you know what it comes down to? I don't think it's nerves or anything like that. I think it's just because you want to be involved in the community more so you're more concentrating on actually talking with your viewer base and talking to the others that are in the stream with you on the preview. So you're more focused on actually, you're not really focusing too much on the game itself. You're more sort of, in the head, trying to wrap your brain around certain questions and whatnot and remember certain things that have been built in the build and all this stuff that's going through your head. So it's like, you're always blowing through the station a little bit. So that way I do it as well. I'm here looking at the chat. I'm backs and forwards off the screens. I'm looking at other things. I've got other worries tonight. There's storms around Sydney tonight, and so for me at the moment, I'm sort of got my ears off, and I'm just sort of hearing out to see if it's coming closer and that. And, if it does, folks, we will stop the stream and pause it up. You'll get the circle of death come up, and then obviously we'll keep you informed on our chat when we're returning. So we're hopeful to get through all good tonight. And seems it looks like we will, because that storm's moving quite quick, and it's actually, yeah, it's basically on the water now down in Wollongong, so it's far down south. It's around about 70, 80 kilometres from me, so that's fine. It just blew through back of Campbelltown, sort of through Ingleburn, that way. Swung down through the bush, goes through Appin, over horizon, down Mount Ousley, where I will be doing the convoy down in Wollongong next month, folks, with the 21st edition of the Illawarra Convoy for Don's Truck Spotting Australia. Hey, speaking of Don's Truck Spotting Australia, folks, I did say to you guys I won't be doing any truck spotting this week. Well, I was planning to do some this afternoon, but I'm actually going to be starting a brand new series of compilation videos here on the channel, folks. Not actual new footage. So because I've been building up a library for many months now of the videos the snippet videos I've been capturing, and I'm putting together compilation. I'm going to be putting together compilation videos of very soon, where we're gonna have videos, and the first one's gonna premiere within the next few days, and we're gonna have our first ever best of Kenworth Trucks Down Under, ladies and gentlemen. So Kenworth Trucks Australia, and it'll be episode 1 of Kenworth Trucks Australia in Australia, and I'm gonna be showcasing some of the amazing Kenworth trucks I've been capturing on film throughout Sydney over the recent months, and yeah, we're going to do other companies as well, other trucks as well. You know, we'll have a video dedicated to Volvo trucks, and a video dedicated to MAN trucks, Scanias, you know, you name it. Max, you know, can't say Peterbilt because they're very rare. They're only a couple here and there. But same with internationals as well. It's here and there. We haven't got a decent collection at the moment, so those ones will come later. But yeah, we've Kenworth's we've got a massive collection of Kenworth trucks. So and Volvos and Kenworths and Mercedes, I'll tell you, those are the three that are very common, more than any of them, and Max, of course. So yeah, that's that side of things. So do look out for that. Also, folks, I did some more. I had a bit of spare time this morning while I was waiting for the bus to arrive. So I captured some more film of some trains coming in. This week it's the final week of the V set, folks. The legendary V set here in Australia, here in Sydney. It's the inner city train, and it's retiring at the end of this week. So I'm actually planning to go on a trip with my daughter. Either tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, we definitely got to do it before it ends, because yeah, this is my childhood basically, you know, coming to an end when it comes to rail. But oh, the Riviera, well, that's nothing. That's only just a portion of the route. That's just a portion of the route, Holly. It goes from London, Paddington, in reality. There's a DLC in Train Sim Classic, actually, called the Expressways. And you'll find the other sections of that that goes down to the Riviera line are in the Expressways route. So yeah, it's quite a long journey. It's very similar to when you go from London Paddington. It's like East Coast, West Coast mainline. It's like a coastal experience. It's really cool. The section they put in is great. As far as the crashing the desktop issues and whatnot, they're alright. There's been a few little bits and pieces of issues here and there, but as far as overall experience, I still think that this is the best train sim world launch in quite a long time. And that's saying something. Because we've had some terrible launches over the recent years, especially last year. That was so disappointing because West Coast Mainline South was such a demanding release by the community. You know, it was a must-want for quite a long while. I still hate to this day that it only went to Milton Keynes. I would have loved to have seen it go to as far as Rugby. That would have been great. But it's not taking any away from it. For people like that, just that basic 45-minute journey, 35-minute journey on a Palomino, it's great for them. Great for myself because I could do uploaded videos with that as well. I'd see. I don't when I do my uploaded videos, I don't really like to do the real long trips. I prefer to do those on the stream. Let's give that a save, shall we? I knew there was something going on. You know why there's no announcements? Because this is the we don't want that. Just gotta make sure I got everything correct. Let's make sure everything is all on. Yep. So yeah, I've just done a map. I've gone flying past the station. There we go. So I shouldn't have paused it. Anyway, we've got one of the doors that are going to open up, so that's alright. Now we know why they don't have the disabled side of that. They're probably saying, oh, caution, there's this is a learner driver. No, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm a freaking bloody OG of Train Sim World, especially this train. I have to agree with a lot of people, though. There was some people questioning on the forums about this particular loco, how it's changed since its original release. And it doesn't feel as good as it was at launch. I probably can lean towards yes on that. There's definite changes. And that all comes down to, you know, people in the community requesting for it to be upgraded. So it doesn't satisfy everybody, but there is 3 different variants of this logo, and we are doing the we are rolling with the Bahnstrecke Leipzig Dresden version of it. So there is 3 different variants. The original Nebuga Dresden. And then there's this version, and there's another one as well. I think it's the Colin Arkham one. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when it was first released. Was the Colin Arkham? Yes, that is correct. That's correct. So it was originally released at the launch of Train Sim World 2 back in 2020. Right. Is there any time we'll mention that year? We all know what happened. We're not going to talk about it. Coswell is next. So yeah, the Riviera route is quite a long. It can be a long journey, but it is a beautiful journey. Like I said to my viewers, it's pretty much a hardcore version of East Coast Way. That's what you look at. I look at it as East Coast Way on drugs. that's what I look at it. I'm such a fan of Morristown and Riviera route. Like I was pumped for Morristown. Like that sold me train symbol. It wasn't the Riviera route, but the Riviera route has grown on me so much. I'm already saying that. God, it's going to be hard to knock off these two as a contender for the best route. We've got so many other great releases already announced for this era. You know, the Japanese route's coming. First Portuguese route, Czech Republic route's coming. We've got the return of the Northeast Corridor, 2 parts of West Coast Main Line. It's like, oh my God, we've already got so many contenders for top 5 countdown. So yeah, it's going to be very difficult to have a top 5 again this next season because this Train Sim World 5 era was already hard enough. You know, there was other routes that I would have loved to have had in the top 5. The Dutch route, you know, wasn't in my top 5, mainly because it was just, you know, one of those routes that we've already sort of experienced in the past where it's pretty basically straightforward. As much as it was absolutely, like, I'm not taking anything away from it, it's such a great route, but I think it doesn't appeal to a lot of players, and to me personally, it's one of those journeys. That's a longer journey. I feel that's a longer journey than the Riviera route, even though the Riviera is longer. I just find that to be a bit longer, in my opinion. Pretty certain the Riviera would be longer than that. But yeah, Riviera doesn't feel as long for me because I do enjoy it. So, watch the space, by the way, with East Coast Way, folks. Apparently there was a leak for the Class 170 for the southern version of a Class 170, and I did say to you guys that I'd seen on the forums that the only possibility was there was another route on it, but they said the most likely possibility is the extension of the East Coast Way, and that's been demanded by a lot of people for quite a while, for the extension to either or Hastings. So I hope it's true, because yeah, if we get that announcement in this era, then oh my God, I'll be very hard to really say to you guys that I reckon we've already got the #1 route for the era, because such a fan of it. So if it is a whole new remaster, it's gonna be, it will be it will be a contender. And I say straight away, massive contender. All right, so now we are heading towards our next stop. Oh, you can go out from there and then through there. Well, that would have been sick. Anyway, we're going down the old way. Only gone through there once. So we are heading to the station that is our cover photo now. Obviously, that was the opposite direction that we did the other night. We're doing the other way, back to Dresden tonight. So we did to where we started tonight. On Monday night, and now we're doing the opposite way here tonight to kick it off. I think that was our second trip last week, wasn't it? That German one? Yeah. On Monday night, sorry. And the difference is we're doing the Creators Club one here tonight. So, yeah, Class 33. Like I said, I'm not going to swing your decision. Because I'll be honest, I've only drove it a couple times. So it's like 2-3 times. Because I've only just had the Class 33 recently as well. Like in the last 12 months. Probably less than that. I'm pretty certain I purchased that earlier in the year. So I haven't had too much experience with the Class 33. But like I said, if you like that particular era of trains, then yeah, by all means, go for it. I'm pretty certain it's got DSD and everything. Like you get out of your seat and everything. You walk out into the corridor area out the back here, and you got the little nozzle that's normally at the top here, and then you got the AWS that pull the trigger upwards, and it does that sound. And yeah. Sound like a cat just then. Glad my door's shut. My dog would have come flying out and probably thought it was a cat. My dog hates cats. That's what happens when the dog is a red-nosed pit bull. Not the cat person. No, I'm not a cat person either, so... But, my daughter adores cats, so I gotta respect that. The storms are firing up at off Newcastle as well. I can see that. Storms firing off the coast of Central Coast. Central Coast actually copped a bit of storm action actually, so yeah, maybe Crazy Aussie. This reason Crazy Aussie's not currently on, but that's far gone out. There's a bit of rain here at the moment, but no, we should be right for the stream. We should have no problems. It was a very slight chance anyway. What the hell? I was wondering why it was big and blurry behind the wheels. I'm like, hang on, let's pull those off. I've got TAA on, eh? Let me just double check that. Yeah. It's just so I got FXAA also pulled. I've also got. I'm running TAA on the game, but I've got FXAA in the NVIDIA control panel settings activated. So and I've got some settings in there that also improve the experience and make it even nicer in ways. It's running quite good tonight. It's pretty good. Look at this. It's running 60 FPS straight up off the bat. See, you don't need to go any more than 60 FPS. You know, we're streaming at 60, 1440p, 60, and there's no need to be putting more strain than what you already got on. You know, by me playing the game and streaming at the same time. Mate, a liquid cooler felt a bit hot earlier actually, but I checked the temperatures and they were quite fine. They were running at 50 each, so CPU, GPU, so that was quite sufficient. That's fine. No problems there. Approaching our first stop in Dresden. And also, you can also take shorter trips on the Riviera route. So you got obviously Voyager trips, but you got the shorter services with 155 and 166 is it's a classic example. I had a class 166 uploaded video over the weekend on the channel, now showing at ultra wide 4K. definitely check it out. It's our first 166 trip, and only 166 trip on there so far. Without the updated sounds. It's got sound mod, by the way, 166 folks. It's your 165 sound mod with the 166. So speaking of it's your 165, the Class 801 sound mod got updated again over the last 24 hours for the PC players. So do note that one. Okay, we are approaching the station. And if you're not aware yet, there was an update over the recent days on the West Coast Mainline 2019 winter timetable for the West Coast Mainline South for the Train Sim World 6 players. So the crashing the desktop issue shouldn't be happening anymore. There is an updated version now. So same again, it's a zip folder, and inside the zip folder is all the stuff you need, including the FKA, like the containers and all that. They're all there. The timetable and everything, all the bits and pieces. The class 805, as you know, it's all there.
Steht RE18 nach Dresden Hauptbahnhof. Abfahrt 8:55 Uhr.
My apologies, folks. There he is, the Crazy Aussie Adventure. Welcome aboard. There's a bit of storm action up towards your way earlier. I was just telling my viewers that we had storms go through just south of us. So went through sort of Ingleburn, Campbelltown way, went through down to Wollongong, and is now blown out to sea. So got no problems whatsoever. I've just gone outside actually just now, and it's still quite hot out and humid out there. So yeah, it's been no changes really technically. No, around here it's stinking hot. Stinking hot. Yeah, so I did a bit of rail action this morning while I was killing time, folks. So I got a couple of V sets at the station, and got an A set as well. Fortunately, I picked up some nice looking blonde in the video. I thought she was going to have a go at me. She was still staring me out. It's like, yeah, okay. You want my number? Come and get it. I wasn't there for that. Or was I? No, I'm joking. I was doing the trains. So yeah, I'm looking after my daughter through the school holidays, folks. So at the moment, everything's quite tight with getting videos out and the truck spotting and all that. So yeah, I've only posted one truck spotting short today. It was just something I captured while I was on the bus this morning, and there was just a couple of Mercedes around the area. I was like, oh, okay, so we'll just put a compilation of Mercedes together. Why not? Originally it was going to be 2, and then I seen the Vizzy one. I was like, oh, a little bit further down. Near Bessemer Street. I was like, okay, we'll do that. Yeah, so there's the train one I got today actually was a short. I actually got it in full length. I captured it in full length, picture quality. So I had the camera like this, folks. I didn't have it like that. See, when you do shorts, you do it like that, but when you do normal videos, you got it like that. So I actually had it like that, and I ended up doing it in less than 3 minutes. So I turned it into a short. So. Don't know why that's changed colour. Why has that changed colour? I just changed that, didn't I? What the hell? That changed colour without me doing anything gay. Lol. Okay. Alright. We'll leave that as is then. Fuzzy Fern, yep. Fuzzy Fern, yep. Yep, I know what it is. Yep. Yeah, when I was up Central Coast many months ago now, they had the... we were up at Wyon, and which is the next station after Tigra. And we went to the Coles there, down at the shopping centre there. And we're up in the top car park. You go down the escalators, and they got this meat market on the corner there. The fella that runs the meat market there, he's quite a cool fella actually. He was talking to us boys about some things that I'm not going to repeat because it was personal, you know, and sad. So because at the time we were at the my best mate's mother-in-law's funeral, and you know, such a lovely lady she was. And he just recently lost someone in his family, so he understand where we're coming from and all that. It was quite a mad fellow actually. Yeah, there was a group of boys out the front of it. They were all cool as well. So yeah. So it's up that way. Fuzzy Fern. Alright, so there we go. First trip. We have got ourselves a gold medal to kick that off. And let's continue. Alright, I'm just going to go and use the restroom for a quick second, folks. So don't go anywhere. And we shall return on our live stream. And you know what? Tonight I'm going to keep the stream on because I have changed these. I have taken this stream texting thing off. So I just want to make sure, like, if we don't get any crash to desktop tonight, then we know what's causing it. So there we got the first Great Western Class 150/2 with the grey roof, and there's the Pride Class 220, folks. We actually do have that paint job. So there you go. Right, we'll be with you guys very shortly. Don't go anywhere, and we'll be bringing to you next some Class 150 action on the Riviera route here on Midweek World of Trains. Okay, we'll be with you guys very shortly. I'm just going to go aside for a second because there's some pretty hectic lightning towards the north, and I might see if I can capture some on film. Okay, my friends, there's no lightning out there, so yeah, it must have blown out to sea, and it's more south. I was thinking it might have been some up north too, but anyway, let's get it up and running here. Welcome to you all. Riviera route. All right, let's go Riviera route, and we'll do a timetable on here. So some 150 action, ladies and gentlemen, and no Credits Club paid jobs currently at the moment. But not to worry, you're good. Right. So see if we can go from Peyton up to St David's. We shall do this now, and in the month of June, and let's get a bit of light cloud in and a bit of wind strength, and shall enjoy. All right, so yeah, it's been quite a really hot day here in Sydney, around 32, 33 Celsius here today, and it's going to be around the same again tomorrow. So yeah, my daughter wants to go swimming tomorrow, so that's what we're doing. We're going swimming. So lots of fun. All right, let's pull the trigger on this one and enjoy. So yeah, I'm not too sure what type of uploaded video content we'll have for you guys this weekend, folks, but I'm planning to hopefully get a couple of American Truck Simulator uploaded videos in. And our first Summer League Rugby League 26 gameplay, the Summer League that we're going to be doing. And the Summer League is going to kick off with a bang, ladies and gentlemen, as we are going to be bringing to you round one coverage of, or week one of the start of the Summer League. And the Summer League is going to be just a fancy thing that we're going to be doing. And we're going to be bringing to you the blockbuster between the Parramatta Eels and the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. So there you go. 2F14 painted into Exmouth on this one, the Class 150. We're going to St David's on this one, nonetheless. All right. So we're going to pull the trigger on that one. We're going to bring this one in the forwards, and we're going to open up the doors on the left-hand side and open up all the safety systems. TPDWS and AWS operational. All right, there you go. Fantastic. TPWS. WSFF. Right. Shall put on the daylights. Lovely do, lovely do. There we are. Yeah, just, on the computer here. Yes. What are you on the computer there for, sir? See what's coming up on Train Sim World 7. Train Sim World 7, yes. Yes, this time next year. See, these are the type of characters I hate. These bloody random diagram ones. This, you know, no need for that shit. Class 802 over here. There we are. Probably going down to... Oh, it's not in service. Not in service. Okay. We shall close the doors and get ready for departure. It is quite a warm day, so we're going to put on the fan. So that is quite annoying. So we will turn that off. We will open up the windows instead. Here we go. Don't forget our live stream chat is open to subscribers only, folks. The current local time is 7:57 p.m. Sydney, Australia. 6:57 p.m. Queensland. 9:57 a.m. in UK. And 1 hour difference in Germany. Sorry if you hear a hurricane in the background, folks. I can't be without it tonight. It's just way, way, way too hot in here. We're going to be having an air conditioner in the other room. We're going to be moving rooms very soon, folks. The plan is I'm going to be doing it this weekend, or when I get back from my adventure this weekend. So, yeah, if I get time on Sunday... on Sunday night when we're live with American Truck, we probably end up with a... yes, you've missed the first hour of the stream again, Chris. Got to get used to those different time zone differences. So you've just missed out on our first trip, which is the Talent 2 on the German route. So we did the opposite direction to what we did on Monday night, and also tonight we've taken one of the lines out of our custom engine settings because I've been trying to work out what's causing the crashing the desktop issues, and yeah, the custom engines can cause it, and DX12 is also another culprit, but texture streaming can trigger crashes as well. So I've actually taken the texture streaming line out of the custom engine tonight to see if that... Yeah, I've taken that line out of the custom engine tonight, and the game's running still great. It's running smoothly still. It's no problems whatsoever. And here we are coming into Toddley, I do believe this one.
Platform 2 for the 1029 Great Western Railway service to Exmouth, calling at Tor, Newton Abbot, Teignmouth, Dawlish, Marshbarton, Exeter St David's, Exeter Central, St James
PSI's got a bit of a burp in it today.
Digby and Soughton, Newcourt, Topsham, Exton, Lympston Commando, Lympston
I sincerely
Village,
apologise
and
for
Exmouth.
my behaviour then, folks, but I thought it rhymed with the PSI, you know, it was like all of a sudden, you know, you got the background. Hey guys, we've got some technical difficulties, it's a brand new fault. We apologise for the delay of this train due to consecutive burps. Beautiful, beautiful architecture. It just reminds me of a. You know what? I really would love to see a DLC where this station's lit up with Christmas lights at Christmas time. Look at the colouring. Wouldn't it? It just suits it. It's perfect. It's just perfect. Can somebody come up with a mod like last year with the Christmas lights, the German one that we had on the when we had the Christmas, Merry Christmas and all that? We want that put into this route, where we got the Christmas lights around the round and all that. We want that modder. We want that modder to do that. That would be cool. Yeah, that was a mod that was really, really cool last Christmas. So we're hopeful that'll be updated, or we'll see if we can revisit it and see if it works again. We also talked about the roadmap that's happening this week, Train Sim World roadmap. So that's happened over the last hour. So we've been talking about the most likely scenario of nothing really changing in the roadmap. The only thing we really want to know about is when the All Aboard, if the All Aboard Studios route is still on track for release. Is it going to be still the first DLC? We want all that information. We want some clarification. You know, where's it at? You know, I'll be very surprised if anything else gets added to the roadmap. I'll probably be leaning towards no. We've already had enough as it is, or you know, like announcements recently. So I don't see like why we would see anything else. We'll probably end up seeing, you know, movements. That's about it.
Calling at Newton Abbot, Teignmouth, Dawlish, Marshbarton, Exeter St David's, Exeter Central, St James Park, Poleslow Bridge, Digby and Soughton, Newcourt, Topsham, Exton, Lympston Commando, Lympston Village and Exmouth.
I have to say, folks, I wasn't a real big fan of the 150, the original 150 release, but I do enjoy it on the Cardiff City network, and I have to say that this version is you know, it's got the sounds, running sounds and everything, but I have to say that this version, even though it's got the same sounds and everything, runs. It's I don't know. It's just the route. I reckon it's yes, yeah, it's so awesome. But this is a bigger version of the train, so that's also what I like about it. And it's so good to have different Great Western Railway variety now in the game. First time since the first ever DLC in Train Sim World, the Great Western, Great Western Express, that we've had anything from GWR. So it's only because we've because of Dovetail's renewing of the licensing recently, and yeah, getting that over the line. So yeah, when we found that out, we all knew straight away we getting something new from them. I didn't know anything about Riviera. I didn't think they had. I didn't think they had licensing for this route until recently. So yeah, I've known about this route for ages, but yeah, as far as who ran it or what runs on it, yeah, that's something I should have looked into more. But anyway. I was thinking North Wales coastline would surely be the case. It'd be the obvious choice that it'll be happening. But, yeah, when this was announced, I was like, oh wow. And as soon as I've seen the Ferris wheel and everything in the preview, before they actually showed it, like officially announced it, on the Dovetail Direct though, as soon as I seen it straight away, I knew what it was. I'm like, oh my god, they've done Riviera. So I've been saying to you guys about this for weeks, you know. I was like, oh, I'm not sure how Dovetail's version would compare if, you know, say, for instance, Just Trains would have done this route. Because I was thinking this would be Just Trains' next release. I thought, oh, the community would prefer Just Trains to do the Riviera because of their track record speaks for itself, and you know, they've run out 2 bangers, and they've had an up and down history in Train Sim Classic. But I have to say to you guys, since their release of the Hope Valley and the U-Bahn Hamburg, that's when Just Trains is, in my opinion, that's when Just Trains really started upping their game. And yeah, they've been great since. They've had some terrible releases in Train Sim Classic. The Underground is the obvious. It's overpriced for starters, and it's broken. Okay, we're going to be going via the location very shortly. I've got a speed change down here at 55 miles per hour. And the next station is 2 miles away. It's Newton Abbot. The West Cornwall local, the West Cornwall local doesn't have Great Western Railway though. In reality, like, all this stuff runs down through that way. But yeah, as far as Great Western is concerned, I'm pretty certain that yeah, they do run down through that way, but not in the actual Train Sim World version. A lot of people actually want to see West Cornwall redone, but actually not done by Rivet Games. They want it to be done by Dovetail themselves. So someone like Liam that's doing the, yeah, having the spare time and doing the Great Western remaster, that'll probably be, that'll be the fella definitely that would, we would want to have it done. Yeah, even though it would take its time, you know, that's definitely the fella that we would want to get it done and do it justice. So who knows, in future, you know, we might see that. But I'll be honest with you, I would love to see him. I'd like to see him to be the one that's going to do the East Coast remaster. It's looking more likely now the 170 Southern's been leaked. So. Fortunately, I've got to hit the emergency button because yeah, we've blown past that.
Newton Abbot for the 1041 Great Western Railway service to Exmouth, calling at Teignmouth, Dawlish, Marsh Barton, Exeter St David's, Exeter Central, St James Park, Poleslow Bridge, Digby and Soughton, Newcourt, Topsham, Exton, Limston Commando, Limston Village, and Exmouth.
I just bloody spilt my drink all over me bloody Train Sim World top now. It needs to be washed anyway. So I've been wearing it today. So yeah, I was out and about with this today actually. Everyone's probably looking at me, it's like, oh shit, he's an ambassador. No, I'm not. I just, yeah, got this made up through Temu. So I got my logo, I got my YouTube logo on the back of it. I got two of the shirts, so I got one with the Midweek World of Trains logo, but that one's in the wash. And then it's the updated logo, and from last week's colour. That's the original colour. And then yeah, I this one's got the Train Sim World 6 logo with the YouTube logo on the back. Australia. Whoa. Pardon me, Australia Worldwide Entertainment, home of Train Sim World since 2019. All right, I'm just gonna turn that down a little bit more. They are the hard hats. There is a seal just there. I don't know if that's a clue to something too. There is a Easter egg that I've sort of been thinking it is an Easter egg on this route. Actually, there's a boat and it says on it Northway, and as soon as that I discovered that before the leak came out for the 170. I know there's another leak for another logo, but the 170 is the one everyone's talking about. Yeah, the 170 Southern, and yeah, there was two possibilities for the routes, and then they said that the other one would be the extension of the East Coast Way, and straight away I was like, oh yes, straight away. I was like all in, yes. My chips are all in the middle. I'm calling for that. So. We're asking you guys on the poll vote tonight, and I will promise that I will let you guys know the results before we finish tonight. We're asking you guys, do you think that this is the best Train Sim World launch in quite some time? Like the smoothest launch for quite some time. A lot of people are praising the launch, and I have to say that even though we've had some crash to desktop issues, we've had some sound issues and whatnot, we've had a few issues here and there. I have to say that this is possibly the smoothest experience of a launch of a Train Sim World I've experienced in quite some time. I'll probably say it's the. I'll probably have to say this overall, that this is the greatest Train Sim World launch of all time. Rush hour was a schmozzle, wasn't it? You know, we had the free call routes drip feed, you know, over several weeks. You know, not all free at once. And we had Train Sim World free launch, which was quite alright. It was quite good at first, but with the lightning and all that, I absolutely loved that. But then they took that feature away quite quickly, so that was very disappointing. So that was a flop for me. Train Sim World 4's launch was not really good as well. We've obviously had launches where we've had a lot of our content missing as well. So that's been also a major pain. And we've had the Train Sim World 5 launch with the, you know, West Coast Main Line just south is just terrible. You know, the so-called new rendering of the line, the tracks and all that, which is missing, and like there's a lot of stuff. It was just smashed up, terrible. So I was like really fearful that, you know, I've been saying it for ages now. It's like it's just getting worse and worse and worse. But Dovetail finally, you know, have done something. You know, they're finally getting some optimization in. That's, you know, finally starting to clear things up. But the crash in the desktop really needs to be area that they really need to keep working on.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
Tynmouth coming up now. Here we are. I must have taken a bigger service, actually. I didn't think it was this long. Anyway, doesn't matter. That doesn't bother me one bit.
Platform 2 for the 10:48 Great Western Railway service to Exmouth, calling at Dawlish, Marshall, St David's, Exeter Central, St James Park, Poleslow Bridge, Digby and Soughton, Newcourt.
Got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up, beep 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 beep. Burning the toast, burning the toast, burning the toast. Do do do, burning the toast, I'm burning the toast. Hey. Seat goes up, seat goes. Can I sit in it? Thank you. Dulwich. Here we go.
Dawlish. This is a Great Western Railway service to Exmouth.
Going to mute the mic now, and I will come in when people comment on the live chat. Open to subscribers only. You're on Midweek World of Trains. This is episode 232. This has been our Wednesday tradition since Train Sim World 2. Here comes a famous part of the trip. Lovely doubly. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our beautiful cover photo just there for a future Train Sim World live stream. So probably most likely next week. But no, it's a lovely, lovely photo, that one. We had Riviera Route as the cover photo last week, so actually we've had Germany for Monday. We've had the German route for the Monday, first Monday all aboard. We had this route last week, this week for the all aboard. So it'll have to be Morristown next week, actually. So there we go. Morristown will be the cover in some sort of fashion for all aboard on Monday. I'll be posting that stream up later on today, by the way. So we'll post up next week's streams for next Monday and Wednesday on our Train Sim World action. Nah, the following weekend after that. Nah, not next weekend. Not next weekend, it will be. I was thinking it was further into the month, actually, and I was like, no, it's not. I was thinking, I'm looking forward to this truck convoy. These truck convoys coming up. But we've got a lot of great truck stuff happening here in New South Wales, around Sydney. We've got one here in Sydney this month, end of this month. It's a nice little convoy. How are we doing my thing?
We are now approaching Dawlish. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform and take care when stepping down from the train.
So what I mean about the announcements are way lower.
Platform 2 for the 10, 10:53. Great Western Railway service to Exmouth, calling at Marsh Barton, Exeter St David's, Exeter Central, St James Park, Poleslow Bridge, Digby and Soughton, Newcourt, Topsham, Exton, Limston Commando, Limston Village, and Exmouth.
The next station is Marsh Barton. This is a Great Western Railway service to Exmouth.
Marsh Barton is next stop, ladies and gentlemen. It is 8.8 miles away. We're on the Riviera route here on Train Sim World 6. We're playing on PC, DX12 settings, custom engine settings, NVIDIA control panel settings. You with the Aussie Don 2023 Train Sim World loading screen contest winner. Go down the slide. Such a big kid. You know, I've done that recently at the Sydney Royal Easter Show earlier this year with my daughter. She absolutely adores going down it, so I do as well. So I'm a big kid when it comes to stuff like that. No, I don't like the roller coasters or anything. Forget about it. Like all the crazy rides like that. But when it comes to stuff like that, dodging cars, yeah, the little games, you know, with throwing the dart into the balloon and the clowns and all that stuff. Yeah, that's the type of stuff I enjoy. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't join us on our American Truck Simulator live stream of episode 6 of Tuesday Night Trucking Along last night, there is a full replay now showing on our YouTube channel on our American Truck Simulator playlist. So people that didn't watch that, there is a replay now showing, and we rolled with the T909 and FTE Reefer B-Double with Australian company Wickham Freight Lines. 5.9 to our next stop. Lol, the maximum speed limit is 75, but actually we're doing 86. Hey, 75 miles per hour, and we're like 11 over the top of that. So technically it's 86. Yeah, I'd like to see West Cornwall remastered, actually, like updated, and like I said, I'd like to see Not Rivet Games take control of it. But if Rivet did it and did it good, and it makes sense, Ascension would be nice to see too, and run up to the standard would also be great. So I think with the Great Western Great Western licensing now, it is a great option to actually see that happen. So yeah, watch that space as well, folks. So that could be a possibility as well. Never say never. With the Great Western licensing now, they want to take full advantage of that. So. Yeah, like I said, North Wales coastline's another great option. So, all right, we've got a lot of stuff on the roadmap now that really needs to be pushed out, and like I said, that's why I don't think we'll see too much movement this time around with the roadmap. I think it's just basically, the main thing we want to know is what's happening with the All Aboard Studios release. I like to know what's going on with the extension to the Mile May, and when we're going to see passengers on that route, and finally get it fixed up so we can enjoy it like it should be. A few people are also wondering what's happening with the Class 801, 802 fixes or something. Some of the fixes or something. Yeah, there's a few other things that people are wanting to know. The Flight Circle updated timetable for the 158. Yes, that's a definite. We need to know what's going on. I for one would love to know what's going on with it.
Great Western Railway service to Exmouth, calling at Exeter St David's, Exeter Central, St James Park.
So this is the recently opened new station.
Newport, Topsham, Exton, Limston Commando, Limston Village, and Exmouth.
Is that a route hopper? I think that was a route hopper. Okay. I'm going to take off those safety systems for a second, because what we're going to do is we're going to jump out. Still got some time around here, so we're just going to go and grab ourselves this collector's item just there. There we go. Party. Like I said to you, the collectibles are definitely been done by the River Games.
St James Park, Poleslow Bridge, Digby and Santon.
Obviously, the route map would definitely be Dovetail side, and the cannon and the hard hats would definitely be something that River Games would do, because we know they've been involved in this route. But yeah, they're definitely River Games stuff. The cannon with the graffiti, that's definitely something that's corny and something they would come up with. And the hard hats is just a basic, thing, and that's just, River, definitely, lazy. So, yeah. Yeah, updated timetable for the Fired Circle with the Lemon Branch that they added with that Lemon Branch livery. As you know, we've got the mod that we can actually use that livery and do trips with. And we've got the modded timetables and all that stuff, but we don't have... we need an official, release and official, officially, let everybody enjoy that experience, the console players that I'm talking about, more so. So, we don't need a mod or anything for the PC. I'm not sure if that mod's still, working on Train Sim World 6, because obviously, it hasn't been updated. It was a Train Sim World 5 mod, so. I haven't touched anything outside of Train Sim World 6 at the moment in the game, so I'm not sure how everything else is running. But yeah, I have got the updated timetable for the 2019 winter timetable for the West Coast Main Line. The original modded timetable that they ended up bringing out, and the enhancement and all that, I'm not sure if that's working or not for that route. So, like I said, I just need time to go and check all that out. Make sure it's all cool. Alright, we're coming up to our final stop on this particular trip, and then we shall be heading back to Germany. So we're going to do some more action on the German route. So we're not going to the Morristown line tonight, folks. I can confirm that. We're not doing Morristown tonight. But we are planning to go back to the German route next, here on Midweek World of Trains.
are now approaching Exeter St David's.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
So don't forget, roadmap will be overnight Friday, Thursday into Friday. So here in Australia, the roadmap stream itself, obviously the article and that will be up on the Dovetail forums and at trainsetworld.com prior to the live stream for the roadmap. The stream's going to be on around 5 a.m. our time on Friday morning. So, that's 4 a.m. for Queensland, by the way. That's 5 a.m. Sydney time. We're daylight saving now. So. I know the times will change again in November's roadmap because obviously I'm pretty certain that's when the UK time goes back to normal. And
Random railway service to Exmouth, calling at Exeter Central, St James Park, Poleslow Bridge, Digby and Soughton, Newcourt, Topsham, Exton, Limston Commando, Limston Village and Exmouth.
All right, my friends, there we go with our trip on the Riviera. So we have a platinum medal there. And in the end, we're up to, we're on 1,120 level, which I don't really care. It's not about the levels. It's about the experience at the end of the day, and that's what it's all about. Okay. You're on Midweek World of Trains, episode 232. There's our cover and the logo color and everything this week, ladies and gentlemen. And we are live on the air. If you're watching the replay, welcome aboard. We are live. Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Sydney, Australia time zone. And that's when we kick off our streams. We moved from 8 p.m. Sydney time zone to 7 p.m. Here in the Train Set World 6 era. So, new times here. From moving forward, and we've taken away our Tuesday live stream of Choo Choo Tuesdays. That ended up retiring at the end of Train Sim World 5. It's been replaced with an American Truck Simulator live stream now on Tuesdays, Tuesday night trucking along. So we have 2 nights of American Truck Simulator and 2 nights of Train Sim World action each week. Live, 100%. Do note subject to change. Family matters, sickness. Thunderstorms, weather, internet issues, anything like that could trigger that. Right. Let's go back to the Bahnstrecke Leipzig Dresden, and we're going to take a trip on. Okay, so 766.2, I do believe. We have the Dresden Leipzig. Yeah, there it is. Have a look at this one. That would be bloody good. 658. Wish we had shorter services, to be honest. Oh, there we go. We got one here. Dresden to Coswig. Very good. 24. I just got to hope it goes the right way. Because I want to go down through the new way on this one, to be honest. We'll see how we go. Okay, I've turned the fan off for now. I do apologise for people that might have been experiencing that fan tonight. Let's see. Oh, yep, it's going down the way I want it. Excellent. Here we go. Okay. Right. It's going to be lots of fun. Oh, that's bouncy. I love the passengers. None. What's fucking there? Oh, there they are. They're all down here. They're all down here. Hey, what are you doing? You're going to bump here or you just jump up here? Just come down. Hello, can you, like, just come down for me? Train's waiting for you. Yeah, you just all want to spawn there, but you don't want to... Yeah. Oh, there's a collectible there, actually. I didn't realise that. There we go. Right. Let's put that fan on a little bit again. Man, I put it off for 2 seconds and it's still stinking hot. It's just way too hot tonight, folks. It's, yeah, the worst it's been here in the studio this spring so far. Right. Let's close the doors and get ready for departure. Here we go. This is going to be lots of fun.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen im Zug RB31 nach Postweg bei Dresden. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Nächste Station Dresden, Friedrichstadt. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung links.
Here comes the mix container freight with the real brands. Very nice, very nice. Here we go, down somewhere we haven't been. We've been the opposite way on the high speed run, but as far as stopping at the stations and that, this is the first ever time that I'm doing it here tonight.
Nächste Station Dresden, Friedrichstadt. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung links.
This is Dresden Friedrichstadt. To apologize. Friedrichstadt. Content's next.
Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
So some viewers might be seeing this for the very first time. Me doing actually this gameplay through this new part of the Dresden, and yeah, it's such a great entry. You probably think to yourself, why the hell was this not in there in the first place? It's really cool.
Bei Dresden. Abfahrt 8:14 Uhr.
Something about a fart being filthy. Okay. It's got the roadway just here. Come up here. It's like, yeah, big graffiti on the side of the wall. Very tight around here. People getting stuck. Yeah, my cousin just like, yeah, going around in circles. Yep, I like to go around in circles, and yep, just block everybody else. Oh yes, it's so fun, so fun. Yeah, and any of the routes that I've sort of been having crashing desktop issues with, it is the Morristown line, unfortunately. I don't know what's with the US routes, especially the New York routes. They seem to always crash the desktop. It's like, it's really just proves how much Dovetail really give a shit about the US content. Well, we all know they're a suckhole for the UK content. We know that. We know there's more UK content than that, and that's understandable. They're from there. So, but obviously, it's easier for them to get licensing and that from their own country. That's understandable. But they do have some issues with some licensing in that as well from the UK. So it's not smooth sailing all the way. And here is the Chemnitz, Dresden Chemnitz. So it's spelled different this time around, not like the Chemnitz on the other one. on the Tarantula ramp. Right. Beautiful U-Bahn, not the U-Bahn, the frickin' Autobahn across the road there. Yeah, that's an Autobahn. That's the Autobahn. Look at that, it's a motorway. Next stop is just down the rails here.
Nächste Station Dresden-Stetsch. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
Steht RB 31 nach Coswig bei Dresden. Abfahrt 8:19 Uhr.
It was saying it's going to Coswig via Dresden, Dresden, Habanov, or something like that. So yeah, it was in those lines.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen im Zug RB.
There's definitely nothing like that in the game, folks, with the station and the buildings looking like that in the backdrop. It's, you know, one of a kind, that particular area. It's really cool. I love this extension now. It's, yeah, this is more than I bargained for. I was just saying, you know, extend it from Riesa to Leipzig, you know. But to add this part as well is even better.
Fahrtrichtung links.
RB 31 nach Coswig bei Dresden. Abfahrt 8:21 Uhr.
Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
I'll be honest with you guys. I think the S-Bahn Frankfurt really was sort of like a demo to what they could do with getting this route extended and upgraded, and put all this part in, and obviously get the Leipzig part in as well. So yeah, the S-Bahn Frankfurt really pushed the boundaries where they haven't gone before. And yeah, it was a classic example of saying to Dovetail, yes, we can, you know, get this all in now. So yeah, it's such a bloody awesome. Like, I love this section, to be honest. It's so cool. Look at this bridge just here, you know, we got this amazing bridge just here. And the rail bridge is not so much, but you got the suspension bridge just here. Sort of reminds me of the, like a mini version of the Anzac Bridge here in Sydney, the Glebe Bridge.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen im Zug RB31 nach Postweg bei Dresden. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Nächste Station Radebeul-Naundorf. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
Okay. Beautiful photo just there. Approaching our next stop. Do believe it's the last stop before Codswig.
Nächste Station Radebeul-Naundorf. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
All right.
Gleis 1 steht RB31 nach Postweg bei Dresden. Abfahrt 8:27 Uhr.
So we're going to be going towards the left down here, folks. As you can see, the change of the track here. So we're going to be going towards the left side here, and down 2 kilometers to our final destination of Cogswig.
Herzlich willkommen im Zug RB31 nach Postweg bei Dresden. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Postweg bei Dresden. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
Where's Club Livery? Just here, actually. It does not look like it's working. Okay, so that's an old one that seems to be not working. That's all good. All right. Turn that fan off for now. All right. Yeah, I'm quite surprised the Q&A went up on the forums early, because, I know Alex is apparently on holidays. JD's going to be in for the stream itself, for the roadmap. Like I said, I'll be honest, like, we've only just had the launch of Train Sim World 6, and we sort of already, have known what's on the roadmap, and you obviously will probably see movements, and that's about it. And I don't see that. I'll be very surprised if there's anything added. Like I said, there's been the leaks for the 170, the Southern 170. That will probably be most likely the only thing that, and the other one that was leaked. I think that'll be the only two that'll probably end up being added. I'll be surprised if the 170 doesn't come up, because it was on the forums, and apparently it's been leaked and it's in the data mine somewhere. So yeah, that's why everyone knows about it. So it'll be great, because I love to see an extension to East Coastway. If that gets announced, oh my god, that's when I'll be blowing my lid, and I'll be like, hurry the hell up and do this. No, make sure it gets done right. That's what I say. Take your time. Make sure it gets done correctly, because, that's such an iconic, legendary route. And I just hope they do it in the format like they've done with this, and they've done with the New York route, and that we actually get keep the original, and we have just a whole new version of it as well. So, like I said, I don't care about paying for it again, because it's such, like I said, it's such an iconic release of Train Sim World, and a must have in your Train Sim World library. The East Coast Way is hands down one of the greatest Train Sim World DLCs of all time. So like I said, if you don't have that in your Train Sim World collection, or you're only just starting in the Train Sim World and you're looking for something that's, enjoyable, that's the route that will just change your experience all over. You'll be like, now I am finally enjoying it, but you'll understand why it desperately needs upgrading. So, all right. Because, we're talking Train Sim World 1 graphics compared to what it is now. All right. You won't experience micro sharing like you do, trust me. All right, let's go to the free roam, actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to... we could have actually gone to track 7, actually. Anyway, we're going to get rid of that. 3, 2, 1, get rid of that. We're going to have a look around. I think we've already done everything here at the station, I'm pretty certain. But while we're here, we'll just double check and make sure that we've got all the correct stuff. And I'm pretty certain we've gotten everything from here, actually. So let's go back to the main menu. All right. I'm pretty certain. Pretty certain. So what we're going to do now is we've got a little bit of time to kill. So we're going to go around and start going to some of the stations and get some collectibles. So let's shall do that and see what we can find. We can explore together and see if we can have have a wander around and see if we can find some collectibles. That's what it's going to be all about now. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to do some collectibles. Actually, you know what? We're going to do them on the Riviera route. We'll do them on the Riviera. Sounds great. On foot, we'll go to... I think I've got everything at St. David's, but we'll go there just in case. And we'll just go to October. It doesn't matter when. We'll just have a look around and see if we can find some stuff that, you know, we might be able to find some new collectibles. There we go. All right. St. David's, here we go.
Great Western Railway service to Exeter Central.
Oh, there we go. See, we got one there. So, yep, there we go. Riviera route. I didn't even see that. I just walked right past that.
Great Western Railway service to Exeter Central.
All right. So we'll stay on this
The
platform.
next train to arrive at platform 1 will be the 10:04 Great Western Railway service to Exeter Central.
Oh, look at that sneaky little bugger. Now that one's very sneaky. So we've already got that one. Did we shoot this cannon? No, we didn't. But see. Distributors are not a collectible this time around. As far as I know, they are not. Yeah. Distributors. Not a collectible this time around, I have to say, Aussie.
Platform 1 for the 10. Great Western Railway service to Exeter Central. Calling at Exeter Central only.
So we've got the hard hats there. We got those already. And got the We are just going around looking for some collectibles currently at the moment, folks, and I wonder what is in there. Toilet. Who's in there? It's Colonel Fraser. Oh, well, yeah, of course you're in there. I'm in here trying to cook up some more stuff for Transport Fever. Ah, yes, okay. Oh, yep, we already got that one. Yeah, looking forward to Transport Fever. Free, it's going to be good. Okay, I think that side's all done. So we've already gone to the middle platform. So I think we'll go over here and see what we can grab. See if we've missed anything. I'll start off with this way. And nope. Okay, we don't go in there. Sure? Yep, no, all good. Hard hats there. We've gotten those already, yep. There's another one over there. We've got that already. Nope, here's a cannon. See if we got this one already. Nah, that was a new one. There we go. We better go down here just in... Oh, yep, I can see some hard hats from here. You can see them over there. There they are. That's a sneaky place to put them. Look at that. Okay. There's nothing over there, is there? As far as any train trips are concerned, folks, we'll see if we can get maybe something short and sweet before we go. We should be right down there. Just going to go down the other end and see if we found any, if we missed anything. This also helps some people that might be stuck with their exploring for collectibles. You never know, there could be some just out here off the rails. We've seen that one a second ago. That was off the rails. So there might be something in the yard there, I'm not sure. But okay, we'll go back to the main menu and see what we can grab. Maybe a nice little short service. And we'll go from there. Okay. See if we can get something nice and quick. Oh, here's a 20-minute one, 16 hours 29, and this is the Class 166. Do hope you enjoy. Here we go with our final trip here on Midweek World of Trains, episode 232. And it is the 2G25 and 16 hours 29 service, part 1 of this trip in the Class 166. There's currently, I do believe, I'm not sure if this is ISIA 165 sound modded or not. I'm pretty certain it is. We are getting an upgrade to this system anyway, because we'll obviously get the GS, this all updated. It'll light up and all that stuff and whatnot. Pretty tired, been up since 6 a.m, so it's now 2100 hours 23 here in Sydney, so been up for quite a while. Just barely staying up. I'm alright. I'm all good. It's not the train's making me tired. I'm just tired in general. Long day. Alright, let's get the jump. St. Thomas is next. Looks like an Audi supermarket, that. Definitely the shape of the Audi supermarket building. Okay.
Great Western Railway service to Paynton, calling at Starcross, Dawlish Warren, Dawlish, Teignmouth, Newton Abbot, Tor, Torquay, and Paynton. The train at platform 1 is the 1637 Great Western Railway service to Paynton, calling at Dawlish Warren, Dawlish, Teignmouth, Newton Abbot, Tor, Torquay, and Paynton. Will passengers intending to travel on this service please join the train now, as it is ready to leave. Platform 1 for the 1637 Great Western Railway service to Paynton, which is ready to leave.
It's the first time I've actually heard all that, so that was cool. That was new. But yeah, episode 233 is subject to change, so do note it might be next Wednesday. The only thing that could cancel it, obviously, is if I'm really sick or there's a family emergency, or if there's a severe thunderstorm that's stopping us from doing the stream, or we've got no internet or anything like that, no power or, you know, any of these things. Or all of a sudden the world decides to blow up. You know, all these things. So, ignore that last one. But yeah, I just use those as examples. So yeah, it should be next Wednesday, episode 233. Yeah, it worked out quite fine actually that we had the top 5 live stream for the Train Sim 5 era with episode 230. It worked out quite fine because, yeah, we're going to the new era of Midweek World of Trains with first logo change of Midweek World of Trains. Quite a long time. So a little slight change to our original logo. It's got a facelift to it. So. Starcross is our next stop, and Dawlish Warren after that. To complete part 1 of this trip, and we've done part 2 in an uploaded video, going the opposite way though, so I do believe. you are just joining us, we are on our final trip on this week's edition of Midweek World of Trains. We've been streaming for over 2.5 hours now, and we're playing on PC Steam with DX12 settings, custom engine settings, and NVIDIA control panel settings. I have taken out one of the lines out of the custom engine tonight, actually, to try to counterbalance the crashing desktop issue I've been having a lot lately. But it's been more so on the Morristown line, and we have avoided the Morristown line tonight. I can confirm that we haven't done any Morristown line action tonight. It's the first time in any of the Train Sim World 6 live streams I have done, except for the Riviera only live stream we did, that we've avoided the Morristown line. So we've done the Morristown line on every stream except, like I said, the Riviera standard alone live stream that we did on the day after our launch live stream. And yeah, here tonight. So there you go. But yeah, that has been the route that's been plaguing me a lot with the crashing. So it sucks because it's such a great route. Anyway. So yeah, by all means, we should be hopefully good to go next Wednesday. But yeah, that is a week, so never say never. So. That's why I always put subject to change. So yeah, you got to cover all bases. Obviously, Mother Nature, takes its toll this time of the year. Like I said, we had thunderstorms south of us and north, like further up north of us tonight. So nothing stopped us in our area, which was great news. So we've been good to go. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening this weekend still, folks. I'm not sure if I'm going to go out or not, but I'll probably end up going to my mates anyway. So I won't be in a few weeks because I've got the convoy, one of the convoys coming up. Yeah, we've got some really exciting trucking action, even though I'm not out going truck spotting this week. Like I said, I've got a fantastic catalogue I've been building up, and we're going to be doing some Don's Truck Spotting Australia special uploaded videos that are going to just concentrate on the truck brand. So we've got our first Kenworth Trucks video coming out. We'll get the best of the Kenworth trucks I've been capturing over the recent months, and episode 1 of Kenworth Trucks Down Under is coming up on our channel within the next few days. It's part of my Don's Truck Spotting Australia label. But yeah, we've got some fantastic stuff coming up, folks. We've got the convoy from Eastern Creek to the Hawkesbury coming up. We've got the convoy from Appin that goes down to Albert Park Station, down Albion Park Station, down in Wollongong, the showground to the down there. And yeah, they got the Illawarra convoy, the Illawarra Convoy's 21st year this year. So they've got a merchandise store, and all proceeds go to the charities to help the kids and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely a worthy cause, and it's all for kids' cancer, to help stop kids' cancers, and sickness and all that, like we all trying to stop all this stuff happening, folks, aren't we? Unfortunately, it's sad, to see kids in that state, but I've got no words for it. It's just, like I said, it's very sad, but definitely a highly worthy cause. And I purchased some great merch from them last year with the 20th anniversary ones, and they're still nice and beautiful to this day. And yeah, it was great to give a bit of money to donate towards it too, and I did a bit of that as well. So yeah, got this fantastic convoy coming up this month as well. I think it's the first time in a fair few years they're doing this one. So this truck convoy they've done in the past, they've actually I've had them at Homebush Bay. This particular convoy that's coming up, the one this month. Then they got the Illawarra convoy next month. The same weekend they got the bloody truck show up at Bathurst too. I'm spewing like this is why I said I wish I had my license. If I had my driver's license, I'd be going to Bathurst on the Saturday, going to that truck show and doing all the stuff. I guarantee you, BJ will definitely be doing it. So BJ Truck Spot, go and check him out. Subscribe to him. Highly recommend it. He's a good mate. You know, we communicate from time to time with comments and stuff. And I'm always watching his content, you know, whenever we get the chance. And it's mainly late at night. But I just love his content. He's you know, we all share the same passion for, you know, trucks and the industry. And, you know, that's what it's all about at the end of the day. We're not trying to step on each other's, you know, toes and that just because, you know, he does BP service station at Eastern Creek and I do it as well and whatnot. Yeah, I've done it for the first time recently, but you know, it's not about territory or anything like that. We all, like I said, we all got the same passion. That's what I look at. If people, you know, people doing the stuff and they don't like, you know, the fact that I'm in the area, like seriously, I would say those types have definitely got no passion for trucks in the industry. Like they're just, yeah. They're just fakes, in my opinion, when you look at that stuff. And trust me, I'm no fake. I grew up with trucks around me with my father, and like I said, talked about that many times over, and I don't need to get into that. But yeah, there's a few people in, like with the American Truck Simulator, that just don't like to share their content and stuff, and I just, like I said, I call those people fakes. I just, yeah, they're not true truck fans or don't know nothing really about the trucking industry. Okay, so we're going to be pulling in here. This will be part one of the trip. I don't know if Matt showed you on the preview to this actually about this particular thing where there's a part one and part two, and they said they in the timetable that you could have the option to do part. You see what we could do here right now, if we wanted to, so desire, is that we could go to continue the trip, and we would have to wait here like 15 minutes or something, and then to get the clearance, because the 802 or Voyager or something comes down, you know. So yeah, we don't want to do that, but there is the option. You could do part two of this trip where you don't have to wait the 15 minutes. You just go back to the timetable and just pull the trigger on the second part and continue. But yeah, we're not doing part two here tonight. We're going to be saying hasta la vista, baby, very shortly. We shall go and what we're going to do here is actually we're going to get out and have a little bit of an explore before we do go back to the main menu. It's going to be lots of fun. Here we are at Derbyshire. Okay, so there's that's part. So if we go to return to free roam, you'll see that at 16 hours 58. So it's actually not 15 minutes. So it's actually 16 hours 58. So anyway, we'll open up these doors. Actually, no, we could have went through that way, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Somebody pulling the trigger on their car. We'll go over to the other side here. Please don't do this in real life. Gonna look over here, see if there's any collectibles over here. Go to the opposite platform. Ah, wow. You can actually do that and it just pulls the trigger on. Oh, there we go. Hard hats. That's pretty cool. I like that. Let's do that. Ah. Oh, so you can actually walk down through there. Is there only 3 collectibles on here? Okay. Well, there we go. Alright. Let's go to the main menu. Very good. Thank you very much for everybody watching this week's edition of Midweek World of Trains. There'll be a full replay provided. It'll be in 1440p. It will be a process period of around 24 hours from YouTube side of things. And then after that is fixed up, we will fix up all those automatic ad breaks and get rid of those. And we'll put in our ad breaks. It's usually around about 6 ad breaks, 6 to 8 ad breaks on our live stream replays. And yeah, last night's live stream and Monday night's live stream will be fixed up as soon as I finish here tonight. I will go and fix up all those ad breaks and correct all that. I think Monday's one's already been done, but yeah, yesterday's ATS live streams needs to be fixed up, so I need to fix all the ad breaks out on that one. But anyway, thank you very much for watching our Train Sim World 6 live stream here today of Midweek World of Trains. We'll be back next Monday and Wednesday with All Aboard Live episode 147 on is it 147 or 137? It's our next episode anyway. All Aboard on Monday. Midweek World of Trains episode 233, expecting to be next Wednesday. And we'll have some new uploaded videos of Train Sim World 6 on the weekend. Hopefully, if I get time to do some content. Anyway, that is all from me. I come from a land down under. If you're here to thunder, you better run. You better take cover. Thanks for watching, Rail fans and Train Sim World players. And we'll see you next week for more Train Sim World 6 here at Australia's home of Train Sim World since 2019. Australia, worldwide entertainment, your entertainment destination, down under. Before we go, folks, I do apologise once again with the poll vote. Do you think that this has been the best launch? Do you think Train Sim World 6 launch has been the best one in years? And 37% of you have said yes. So thank you very much for that voting. And to the people that have said no, you're just bots. Go away. Do you think Train Sim World 6 launch has been the best one in years?